be happy first. What I wanted to talk about in this short video is happiness itself. We often hear, well, at least I have a lot recently heard in my self-development journey, have heard the phrase or have heard of, is it a book? The Happiness Advantage, or know of what the happiness advantage is. However, if you are unfamiliar, allow me to elaborate on what this is. From my understanding, what the happiness advantage is essentially saying, I'm going to choose to be happy first. So rather than, for example, let's say there's something you want to manifest. Rather than saying, I will be happy when X thing happens, this person arrives, you get this job, whatever your manifestation is, right? This tweak is instead, and you've probably heard this before if you're in spiritual arenas at all, it's essentially to be it first. So in this particular instance, what we're talking about is being happy first. And it sounds really intuitive, like, well, duh, as if, well, of course, everyone's out there trying to do their best and be happy. I'd like to invite you to try it though, because what I have observed recently is that people are quite literally suffering from a yearning for a future that is coming to them and it's not here yet. And so rather than being happy and trusting and having faith and full knowing that those dreams that you have are for you, they're coming to you, and that essentially no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to sideswipe the mission that you came here to Earth to incarnate to have. So the funny part of it is that while we're out here taking our lives, and trust me when I say I'm taking this as much to heart myself, while we're out here taking our lives so incredibly seriously, what perhaps we maybe should be doing is lightening up instead and practicing being happy and calm and present and mindful first. For me, being calm and present is a large part of happiness. For me personally, for when I really truly feel happy, I am very much, if you were to x-ray me with some kind of sound vibration measurer thing, is that a thing? You would see that when I'm at my happiest, my vibration is not low, is like very mellow. It's wavy, it's calm. Not counting like hyper excited moments where I'm like, and I'm like a squirrel or a hamster on coffee. Separate from those very exciting, high excitement, high potency times, generally speaking, when I am happy, my vibration is very calm and peaceful and grounded. And so what I invite you to try out, if you're at all like me, is that also continue to look forward to your dreams. And along the way, understand that what will actually get you there faster, as impractical perhaps as that may seem, is actually being happy in whatever the life is that you have right now. It's being happy and being grateful in the present moment that actually is one of the big keys to how do you actually open up the flow that allows those dreams to start flowing towards you? Because otherwise we're kind of like saying that we want it, but going like this to the universe. They're like, and we're like, no, I'm fine. No, here, no, I'm fine. So I invite you to be happy first. And yes, it's easier said than done. However, when you slow down, a theme which you will see is very present in my life right now. When you slow down, you notice the small things and you become grateful for every little thing that you can imagine in your life. And the really beautiful part of that is, as I've said before and perhaps glossed over too quickly, when you're grateful for those things and present and happy in the moment, it brings more of them. And as I said in another video, and I'll repeat here, if you'd like some wording to onboard, again, let's say you've had an absolutely beautiful day, you had a good time with friends, you had a beautiful hike out in nature, you rode a horse, you went to it doesn't matter, whatever it is that you had a great day. The next time that happens and you catch it, either in the middle of that day, that time, or at the end of that day, say, thank you, universe. Something like this was a great day, or I really enjoyed this, and this. I'd like more of that, please. And it really does help to wire in subconsciously, somehow, magically, into our subconscious that those things start to actually flow. And trust me when I say that, I was not one to be like, yes, things flow to you. I'd heard it and I was like, okay, sure. I haven't until very, very recently in the last few years started to experience the universe actually, the flow actually beginning to happen and work and allow myself to receive help rather than always giving and things like that. So if this video has helped you at all, please do share it with anyone you think might need to hear the message. Subscribe, as that really helps me out to get the messages out there to those people that need to hear them. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support or coaching, please don't hesitate to reach out at this email address, where it would be my pleasure to serve you in whatever way that I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you, gorgeous cats, in the next one. Namaste, much love, and stay healthy. Bye. I will be happy when, is that a thing? From a yearning for a future that is coming to them and it's not here yet. When you're grateful for those things and present and happy in the moment, it brings more of them. How do I even words this? You know, and I'm like a squirrel or a hamster on coffee. Those dreams that you have are for you, they're coming to you, and that essentially no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to sideswipe the mission that you came here to Earth to incarnate to have. While we're out here taking our lives so incredibly seriously, what perhaps we maybe should be doing is lightening up instead and practicing being happy and calm and present and mindful first. It's being happy and being grateful in the present moment.